Welcome in. Good to see you all. I hope you are all well. How are you all doing? Um, I hope everyone is well. Okay. Morning. General career reading for the next 48 hours. Okay. Fabulous. All right, so what do we need to know about a general career reading for the next 48 hours for morning? What insights and information do we need to know? Okay, here we go. This message is for morning. So it looks like whatever it is that you're looking for in terms of a reading, it looks like a new opportunity is coming towards you. You have the Hierophant, and you have that 10 of Wands. So with the aces, my aces are kind of a yes. Yes, you're moving forward. Yes, you are having opportunities come in. You know, the cups do talk about your emotions and about listening to your inner voice. So I do feel as though if you have been putting energy out there for a new career, you are definitely going to be able to create that for yourself. Now, the Hierophant for me is the energy of, your own inner wisdom, your own inner guidance. This is also talking about you being a teacher, you being a spiritual advisor, also about you sharing your wisdom and your intuitive, the things that you have learned intuitively about yourself with others. This is also a blessing card. As you can see, he's got the two guys down here. He's got his hands up. He's going to give them a blessing. So I feel as though blessings are coming in. And then your last card that's coming in for you is that 10 of Wands. So if you have been having a difficult time, or you have been really wanting some big changes in your life, it feels as though with this 10, you're going to be able to put down whatever those burdens are. The story behind the 10 of Wands, of course, is that this energy is about this person's inspiration, creativity, their passion, their motivation, and their intuition. This guy grew all of those wands from seed, and now he's bringing in his harvest. So he does feel as though he's carrying a heavy burden, and yet with that heavy burden, he is very close to his home where he's able to put that down. So it looks as though if you are looking for something coming in terms of a new opportunity, it is going to be offered. There is going to be something for you to take action on. Blessings are coming in, and then it's going to be the end of strife for you. So morning, those were your cards. I hope those have been helpful. Hi, Sherry. Hi, MMC. Hi, Highness.
Sorry, I understand.
I forgot to turn off my phone, so it's thinking I'm talking to him. Hang on, let me turn down my volume. I don't understand. That's because I wasn't talking to you. Okay, here we go. Hi, Anna. Everybody, welcome in. Shoot. Okay, so Sherry would like to know what's coming in for love this year. So I'm assuming you're wanting to know by the end of 2024, since we're in 2024. So let's look and see what the cards have in store for you. So, Spirit, can you please look at Sherry's energy and look to see if she has any kind of a counterpart coming in for her? A love, connection, someone that is going to be a good fit for her, that is going to balance and provide love and appreciation, clarity, all those good things. And will that person arrive before the end of 2024, please? So, Sherry, these cards are for you. Anyone that's coming in that's new to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe. Well, I'm not seeing love come in. I feel as though you might have a feeling as though your past experiences have left you feeling stabbed in the back. I still feel as though this card is a 10, so it is an ending card. But again, it is the swords, which is how you express with your thoughts and your words. This guy's definitely dead. Doesn't take 10 swords to kill anybody. But in this situation, it feels as though it's a situation where you may be feeling as though you have been hurt in the past, or that you are still deciding whether or not your heart is open to the point of allowing someone new into your life. And again, you have that Eight of Cups here, which is also another indicator that previous experiences have left you walking away from those things that no longer serve you, that no longer honor your heart, because the cups represent your emotions. And this guy is definitely walking away. Now, the other interesting thing, of course, is that moon sun up there, which is about eclipse energy, and we just had that eclipse energy coming in. So whatever it is that has been happening, or whatever situation you have found, it feels as though you have been walking away, and what is coming towards you now is this knight. Now, the knight for me is the slowest moving knight of the tarot. He is very determined. He is very purposeful in his actions. He definitely is looking after home, career, finances, physical security. So, all of those things that represent tangible objects, right? So, it is a thing that you might be introduced to an individual that kind of has this person's qualities towards the end of the year. But right off the bat, I still feel as though you are doing some healing work and releasing, you're still releasing some pain or some trauma or something that is preventing you from allowing yourself to be in your highest vibration in order to open that heart and attract someone at that same level. So I hope that's helped you. But that's what I got for you. So thank you for your question. Okay, so MMC. Will I travel to Poland next week for work? Ooh, let's go look and see. Poland. MMC, we'd like to know. He's going to be traveling to Poland next week for work. So, an immediate yes would be an ace of any kind, doesn't matter. A page. Your wish card, of course. So what do we need to know? What does MMC need to know about traveling to Poland next week for work? Can we have some clarity and insight, please? Any information that would be preventing that travel, any information that you can give us for its highest and best outcome would be appreciated. Okay, so these cards are for MMC. Well, yes, right there. I don't even have to go any further. Yes, you are going, and you're going fast. It has to do with work. You are definitely going to be, the chariot is about advancement and progression. It is saying that you are making headway. And the other thing is it's about being very direct. It's a very fast moving energy, and it is talking about victory. So, in answer to your question, yes. Yes, you are going next week as asked. Hope that helped. Okay, so if anybody has questions, I'd love for you to just respond in all capital letters. It's so much easier for me to read because I'm kind of a distance away from my computer, and it's just easier for me. Of course, it's all about me. Okay, Highness, what does PM think of me? Okay, so let's look and see. What information do we need to know for Highness about PM? What are PM's thoughts of Highness? Whoop. Oh, got it. Three of Pentacles represents teamwork. Ace of Wands mean new passion coming in. And the Two of Swords is representing a crossroads. So with that Three of Pentacles, it's definitely saying that there is an opportunity for that you work well together, that there is a synergy between the two of you that would allow you to work well together. This Ace of Wands is absolutely saying that there is a new opportunity for passion with this individual. And the thing is when this passion shows up, you do have to take action upon that. And your last card here is that Two of Wands. So with the the Two of Swords. And with the Two of Swords, what that represents for me is you're at a crossroads. And it has to do with the way that you're thinking about things. So it could be that you're evaluating this relationship as to whether or not you want to move forward with this relationship or whether you want to take it to the next level. The thing about her is if you look at the card, she has her arms crossed over her heart. So she's blocking that heart energy. And she's also got the blindfold over her eyes. So it feels as though you may not be looking at things completely in terms of having all the insights that you would need in order to make a decision. Twos are about choices and decisions. Swords have to do with the way we express with our words and with our thoughts. So it feels as though you're looking at things as either yes or no, black or white, he loves me, he doesn't love me, that kind of a thing. And in reality, there's a lot more that you are not allowing yourself to fully embrace and fully encompass. So for her, I always say, put the darn swords down and take the blindfold off so you can see what your next steps are. And it also frees you up from having your energy blocked off from your heart. So if you really feel a lot of feelings towards this individual, I would definitely let them know. Why not? I mean, they must know, or if they don't know, then you should let them know. So that's what I've got for you. And I hope that has helped you. And that was for Highness. Thank you for your question. Okay, Anna. Hello, Anna. Clue. Sorry, but my thing just went wonky. Can I have a love reading? Hey, Ari, how are you? Hello, Wisdom Speaks. Hello, everyone. Make sure you're using capitals for me, please. It makes it so much easier. I don't have to stress or strain. Okay, so Anna Felipa would like to have a love reading. What do we need to know about Miss Anna and love? Is love coming in? Is love on her path? Is Cupid going to shoot its arrow? Spirit, can you please give us insights and information as to what is coming to our friend Anna in love? Is a love opportunity here? What do we need to know? Okay, Anna, these cards are for you. Oh, love is coming in. Oh, love is definitely coming in. Aw, this is a sweet reading. I think you're going to like it. So, first of all, the Two of Cups for me. Now, every reader reads cards differently. I know that the Lover's card is the major arcana, so it would be the bigger, heavy hitter. But for me, the Two of Cups for me is my soulmate card. There is a lot more energy that goes into that Lover's card that does not really go into that Two of Cups, which is why I really feel that this is a stronger card for me when I'm looking at love situations. And this is definitely it is meant to look like two different types of people coming together, full cups, right? Open hearts, right? And you have the caduceus here. The caduceus represents healed hearts. So it does feel as though you have blessings coming in. There is a new opportunity for love. And of course, you've got that Ace of Cups. When that opportunity does arise, you are going to need to take action on it. This is absolutely has to do with your feelings. This has to do with the way that you're looking at things. This is a new direction and a new point of view. So, what I will say is that this person coming in may be a little different than anyone you have dated before. And right off the bat, you may be thinking, that you're not attracted to this person. But if you give this person a little bit of time, you are going to start to see the similarities in the way that you think or the way that you feel. With that Six of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles represents for me the opportunity for feeling gracious, feeling gratitude. There is that level of give and take. In this card, this of course represents money, it represents all your physical securities, and this individual is giving to the poor. So it may be a situation where it's a give and take, it's two-way abundance. And I really feel as though whoever this person is that's coming in for you, there's going to be a lot of joy in your relationship. So I hope that has helped you, Anna. That's what I've got for you. And yes, love is coming in. Okay, so when wisdom speaks. Wisdom Speaks wants to know what's the future with Swap No. Swap No. I don't even know what that is. If that's a person, or I don't know. Let's just see, because I don't know what that means. Okay, so what's the future with Swap No? Wisdom Speaks, please. Can we have clarity? Can we have insights? Okay. Make sure that I just didn't leave anybody up here. So that was in the, I got her. Future with Swapnil. Okay, these cards are for Wisdom Speaks. So right off the bat, we have that Two of Wands. Twos are all about choices and decisions. If you look at the guy, he is up in his little castle thing. He's in a comfortable place, or he's in a safe place, I should say. He has been around the world already. At the same time, he is getting bored. He's looking for adventure. He's looking at whether or not he wants to take the time to go out and adventure and see what else he can explore. Or does he want to stay where he's at, where it's comfortable and safe? So typically, this card comes in when there it is right about a time of where you're going to do some travel, or you're going to go on vacation, or that you just want to go and experience something you've never experienced before, right? The twos, of course, have to do with choices and decisions, and that wands energy has to do with inspiration, creativity, passion, and your motivations. So it feels like a decision is coming up with whoever that swap nail person is, or energy. I don't know what that is, if that's a person or what it is. At the same time, the Justice card has come in. Now, the Justice card absolutely does represent the legal process. It does represent legal karmic justice. So there may be some legalities involved, or if there is legalities involved, there is gold behind the card. So it does feel as though it will settle in your favor. At the same time, we have that sword of truth. So this is my card of truth and being on the right path. This is about, having things that are fair, cause and effect. And this is a major arcana card, so it is kind of the heavier card of the three cards that you have received. So it may be a situation where you're going to need to be aware of your surroundings as well, or make sure that you secure any of your items at home or in your car, so that you don't have anything taken from you, right? Any of that kind of stuff. But then this last card here is that the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles represents to me that card of material comfort and abundance. This is my pre-Empress energy. So I do feel as though this is saying that there is a lot of abundance in your life, or that there is an opportunity for you to feel very comfortable in your space, in your home, in that area of your life. The other thing about her is that this woman is a very independent thinker, and she does have this falcon on her hand here, right? Because she's a falconer. And back in the day when tarot was created, this was their symbolism of, having abundance and prosperity. Now, the other thing that is here that just popped into my mind is that snail that's way down here, who carries his home on his back, right? And he's also my card of, showing consistent and gradual progress. So nines for me are about attainment, keep moving forward, you're making progress, and advancement. So that's what I have. I hope it resonates with you. And that was for Wisdom Speaks. Whoop. Come on now. So I hope that helped you. Thank you for your question. Again, anybody that's new, that's in my chat, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. Bella Luna wants a love reading. Remember to use all caps, all capital letters, please. And also click the like button, thumbs up, whatever you want to call it. If you would be so kind. Okay, so Bella Luna would like to know about love. Is love coming in for Bella Luna? I'm actually getting a puppy. Just want to let you all know. And what's funny is I have already made the decision. Her name is going to be Luna. Luna. I will be getting her towards the end of the month. So that is going to change my reading schedules a little bit because it's like having a new baby in the house. If you've ever had a puppy, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so these cards are for Bella Luna and love. What is coming towards her, please? Oh, there you go. New opportunity. Oh, look at that. You couldn't have asked for nicer cards. So you're looking for love and you've got lots of love here. Your wish card is here. So it feels as though, yes, you're going to get your wish. A new opportunity is going to come in that is going to make your heart feel overflowing. Of course, you have to take action. This Four of Wands for me is my card of marriage. So there is a potential that marriage will be in line with this individual that you meet. But at the same time, fours are really about looking for stability and looking for balance in your life. The wands do represent your creativity, your passions, your motivations, your intuition. So it can be a thing that maybe you go to a wedding and you meet this person there and you hit it off, right? And you have a really good time. This is also my card of milestones. So if you go to a graduation, if you go to a bar mitzvah, if you go to a baby shower, I don't know, wherever you go where there's going to be a group of people, is I feel as though there may be an opportunity for you to find this love connection. But at the same time, what this is really saying is that, you know, you're open, you're aware, you are in a very good place at this time. And that nine is just saying, just keep going, keep putting it out there. You are ready. Your yes card is going to give you what it is that you are looking for and want. So Bella Luna, looks like love's coming your way, dear. Hope you have resonated with this message. And thank you for the question. Okay. So angel guides, angel guides. Thank you, Sherry. And you're very welcome. Okay, so what are Rob's current feelings towards me? We're both Leos, no contact situation. We have known each other since childhood. Does he have romantic feelings towards me? Huh. So, what is the connection between Angel and Rob? What are Rob's feelings towards angel guides? Let's look and see. Okay, we were definitely shook up those cards. I want to say, I want to send out a positive message to all of the people that are facing this hurricane that's coming into the US tomorrow. We have had some really difficult experiences here for this last week. So, boy, this card's shown up a lot already, right? These aces. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles, you're asking specifically what his feelings are. I'm feeling as though he is just really into working and creating his physical security, his wealth, his money. He's coming in as the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is my slowest, prodding, plod along kind of knight. He is very determined, though, this knight, but he's also very precise and very succinct with the things that he does. He doesn't venture very far away from his home or from those things that he considered are his physical assets, right? I feel as though what he is really doing is he is taking action, but he's moving kind of slow. I don't get any cards here that represent love, but I do feel as though there is an opportunity that's coming in that can be about new home, can be about a new opportunity within the home. That has to do with money, finances, that type of thing. And then at the same time, with that Four of Pentacles, I feel like this opportunity coming in is to help balance out your finances for you. It feels as though you might be hanging on to that money a little tightly because perhaps you're looking around at the world and kind of realizing that you don't know where things are going, where to put your money, so you're kind of hanging on to it tight. But at the same time, it looks like you're looking for this financial stability. So even though you were asking specifically about this person, I really don't feel that this person is really looking to relationship at this time. I feel like he's really trying to create a really good home environment where he has physical security, his wealth, and all of that in check before he makes any decisions about romance. So, angel guides, I hope that helps you. That's what I've got. Okay, Melissa. Melissa would like to know if she's going to get promoted this week. Will Melissa get a promotion this week? Will an offer be extended for promotion to Melissa? These cards are for you. I'm not getting that you are going to get promoted. I do feel as though that you feel as though you are having to defend your space here. This is like you're kind of on top of your mountain here, and you've got people that are wanting to knock you off your hill, right? Knock you off your mountain. The sevens have to do with gaining experience and gaining confidence. And the wands, of course, have to do with your inspiration, your creativity, your passion, your motivations, all of that. And it feels as though you're having to defend yourself. Now, typically, when this card comes up, it is a card of success. So it feels as though you are being recognized. People are understanding that you do have, you do have a really unique skill set, that you do put a lot of energy, attention, and information into whatever that you are creating and doing in your job space. But at the same time, I do feel as though there are other people vying for that position as well. That Four of Pentacles, the Four of Wands represents looking for that stability, looking for that balance. Of course, the wands again have to do with that inspiration and that creativity. For me, you have to actually get through that goal post, right, in order to be able to attain the prize. And at the same time, I feel like you've got a lot of anxiety that you're causing yourself because you really want this promotion. Like this promotion is really big for you. Like you really are looking for the recognition, the bump up, the money, all of the stuff that comes with it. And with that nine is definitely saying that you are progressing and you are advancing. These are your own thoughts, and you're kind of sabotaging yourself with the way that you're thinking about things. So my only suggestion to you would be is start utilizing positive affirmations. And I know people go, "Oh, there's, it's dumb." I've used them my whole life, and I'll tell you, they work. You just got to keep, using those positive affirmations and believing in them. But that's what I've got. I am not getting a resounding yes that you're going to get that promotion. I do feel as though there is a lot of consideration here, and you might get a victory. But I do feel as though you're causing yourself a lot of anxiety as you are mulling over whether or not it's coming to you or not. So I hope that's helped you. The other thing I just heard Spirit say is you have to release or give up, let go of a specific outcome. The reason why is because if you are thinking that it needs to be in a certain, that you have to have this certain outcome, then I feel as though whatever is meant for your highest and best will be blocked. So release the outcome, and I think that you're going to be just fine. Hope that helps you. Okay, who's next? Ari, the Aries princess. Hi, Ari. What is the possibility of being able to have twins in the future? Well, do they run in your family? Twins. Woo. Well, I guess if you're going to do IVF, you could have twins. Let's see what the cards have to say about twins for Ari. Okay, Ari, what is the possibility of me being able to have twins in the future? Queen of Wands, that's kind of your energy. Huh. Well, that Queen of Wands is definitely your energy because you are definitely a fire sign. She always seems to come up for you. And when we talk about her, of course, she is my queen of patience and understanding, but she's also my badass queen. She has very high fire energy. She is the one that is the creator of her own universe. She follows her own guidance. She, is a warm and caring individual, loves people, all of that. But at the same time, she kind of beats her own drum, right? She definitely goes her own direction. Um, Following the sun, because you've got that sunflower there, which the sunflower represents joy, vitality, happiness and warmth, all of those good things. This two of wands here is really saying, well, you can stay in your comfortable place or you can move forward and adventure. That too is definitely my card of choices and decisions. And the wands do have to do with that inspiration, creativity, passion, and motivation. The four of swords is my card of needing rest. This is my card that pops up when there is a level of exhaustion on some level in some area of your life. And there is some hidden information here. Blessings are coming in. I am not getting a definitive yes that you will have twins, but that doesn't mean that's not going to happen. I'm just not seeing it in the cards for you right now. So I hope that's helped you, Ari. Nettie, can I get a reading, please? All right, general reading for Nettie. So these cards are for Nettie. What do we need to know? What is coming in for her highest and best outcome? I think you know how to read cards as well. So you do know that these two are definitely major arcanas. That Five of Pentacles is that card of feeling as though you're being left out in the cold. Sometimes this can represent, being left out in the cold in terms of a job or work that you are doing, meaning that you may be feeling as though you may be overlooked for a promotion, something along those lines, or it's a situation where you are feeling as though you are being left out in some way. So, communication, maybe you're being left out in conversations in that job space, something along those lines. However, with that fives are about changes coming in, changes of thought, changes of direction, and changes of career. So that could be something that you may be thinking about as well. Because with that death card, it's going to enhance both of these cards since it's in the center. The death for me is a symbolic death of self. This is definitely a card of transformation, rebirth. This is a Scorpio card. And also with this card, this is my card of blessings as well, because we have the Hierophant here on this card. He is looking up, giving blessings to the Death Rider. The sun is also coming up to shine upon you, which is talking about, nurturing and growth and healing and all things good. But the death card is also my card of, new beliefs coming in, new opportunities coming in, definite endings to an old way of life, an old way of thinking, an old chapter, something along those lines. Also, the death card is about new beginnings, right? Brand new beginnings. So, this is an opportunity to reevaluate, revamp the way that you would like to project and present yourself to the outside world. But at the same time, this is kind of like a graduation card for me as well, meaning that something has definitely ended for your highest and best outcome. Now, it can be associated with a relationship. There might be the death of a relationship or the ending of a relationship, or you have a death of a situation that has allowed this relationship to come in. So, however it resonates for you. The lovers, of course, have to do with partnerships, love, duality, sexual attraction. It can represent divorce, right? And you do have that death card there. So if you are married, that can represent that. Doesn't mean that that is your situation, but that's one of the ways that you would read these cards together. And then the lovers is also for me about agreements and setting healthy boundaries for yourself, right? Also, with this card, um, I actually really like this card because I do feel as though if you are working in a situation, like let's relate this to a career space, let's say that you are feeling as though where you currently are at is no longer supporting you. This death card would say, okay, so now I'm going to go create something new and I'm going to do it with a partner, right? So this could be an invitation for a partner coming in a business type of relationship for you as well. So since you didn't give me a specific area, I'm just kind of trying to cover all of the aspects of the card that I can think of at this time. Now, the other thing this could also be representing is just really also, with that death of the old you, it's opening up this new opportunity, a transformation for you that is really allowing you to bring down a lot more of your own angelic information, really tying into that galactic energy, into, that divine energy, that angelic energy, and utilizing that for your highest and best outcome. So that's what I've got for you, Nettie. I hope that has helped you. The funny thing about the tarot cards is all of them have so many different meanings to them, and it's really about the placement of the other cards as to how you read them. Okay, so let's see. So welcome in. Anybody new, please make sure you use all capital letters. It really does help me so I don't have to squint. My laptop is far away from my eyes. And it's just helpful if you use all capital letters. Infinity. Hello, Dawn. Hello, Infinity. Will the apartment I'm applying to on A Street be a healthy option for me? You're worried about mold. Ooh, okay. Let's look and see. Again, if you're new to my channel, I would love it if you would also subscribe. And I do still have that limited offer for the 9 totem animals on my website for that reading that really introduces you to the animal kingdom and how um, your skills, your abilities, your characteristics kind of align with that animal kingdom and how those animals work with you in order to help you progress on your spiritual path. It's really been very fascinating. I've gotten a really good response. Right now, it is still available for $33. And that price is going to go back to my normal hourly price at the end of October. So you may want to check that out. Okay, so apartment. This is for Infinity. Wants to know about apartment on A Street. Is this a good option? Let's look and see what we've got. Boy, that was a really fat split. Yeah, spoiled for choice, celebrations, and strength. So I really see that I can see the confusion, right? I can see the confusion, the illusion. You're not really sure what to do, which direction you want to go. I can really see that your heart is really being kicked up. It's really activating your heart space. And I can see that there might be a little bit of worry here that you're not going to be able to find what you want. I am not getting a definitive yes that you should move there. Otherwise, we would have seen different cards. I do feel as though something is going to come in for you. You know, the sevens are about experiences and building confidence for yourself. And those cups have to do with your emotions. But as you can see, the guy is not seeing clearly. There is smoke and mirror, right? Smoke and illusion. Something about this place may be off. You may be tapping into your own intuition. If you truly are worried about mold, that might be the thing that they're hiding from you, right? This card is about hiding something too. But I do feel as though there is going to be a celebration. So I feel as though with this, you are going to be able to celebrate some kind of a victory or something with friends. You're bringing in that harvest. The 3, of course, is about being very creative. And of course, this has to do with your tribe or your close friends, that kind of a thing where you're raising glasses. And finally, you have found your home, right? But it is going to take some strength for you to be able to get there. That strength card is really talking about your quiet strength, your graceful leadership, and it's also your card about willpower. You know, it is a gold card. It is very positive. So I do feel as though you do have an opportunity that will come in. But as you had stated in your question about worry about the mold in that situation, I do feel as though that may be something that they may be trying to hide from you. So if you can ask more questions or ask them to have some kind of a mold test of that apartment, that would be great. But at the same time, you might be in a situation where you are desperate, right? That you have to have a place to go. But at the same time, I would definitely ask all your questions and make sure that you get everything solid before you move forward. And if you do all of that, there is that big potential that you will be celebrating and you are going to be finding that, you know, your home, your inner strength, your happiness, your joy. And That's what I've got for you. So I hope that helps, Infinity. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Oops, went down too far. Oh, there we go. Okay, here we go. How soon you see Gemini and I hanging out in October? No contact. We broke up. Well, okay, so if you've had no contact and you've broken up, then you need to know whether or not you're going to reconcile, or is this relationship done, dead, done, and over. And you've had no contact. So this is for Nisha and Gemini. What do we need to know? Insights and information for Nisha and Gemini. So Nisha and Gemini. Is there going to be contact? Will they reconcile? Will they hang out again? What do we need to know for Nisha, please? Sure. Oh, all right. I think I accidentally screwed up my cards. That's okay. Okay, so your guy's coming in as the Six of Pentacles. Um, the Six of Pentacles, that king, the King of Pentacles, I'm sorry, King of Pentacles. So the kings are about experiences and knowledge. This is an individual who is very much comfortable in his own skin, has a very good job, has a very good home, has all of the, physical security things that he would want, or would, love to have, like we all would, right? The Eight of Wands for me is that victory card, that fast moving energy. So I do feel as though there is an opportunity for communication. At the same time, there is the Hangman there. So I don't feel as though it's going to be a quick kind of getting off of that hangman position. The hangman for me is surrendering to universal will. The hangman is also, embracing new and realigning your heart with your purpose. And it's also about newfound wisdom and sacrificing in the moment to gain knowledge and wisdom. The thing about this card is this is a major arcana. So if you have been feeling as though you have been hung up, and that can mean hung up on this guy. I feel as though you're going to have some kind of an epiphany that's going to come in. You can't force yourself off the hangman position. It is going to keep you there until you learn the lesson or the opportunity that's coming towards you, so you have that insight. So for me, I am not getting that there is a possibility that you're going to be hearing from him soon, but I'm not really seeing that you're going to be reconciling. I do feel as though there is something else that you're not completely seeing about him that may give you an epiphany, may change your mind about things. You broke up for a reason, whatever that may be, and you might realize that even though you still have deep feelings for this individual, or that you are missing that individual, it may be a thing where that person is not going to be the person that you decide is going to be your guy, right? Because whatever it was that broke you up and split you up, I feel as though whatever that is has not been cleared up. And that might be what you need to do in terms of getting that epiphany in order for you to make informed decisions as to whether or not you want to move forward with this individual. So I hope that has given you clarity and insight. That's what I've got. And that was for Nisha. Again, if you're new to my channel, I would absolutely love it if you would subscribe. And please give me a thumbs up. Okay, Firefly, Magic. Hi. Does Scorpio miss me when he gets attention from others except me? What kind of a question is that? I don't understand that question. Does Scorpio miss me when he gets attention from others except me? Does he miss you? I feel like that's just a really strangely worded question. That's what you've given me, so I'm going to ask that question for you, but I don't feel it's clear. We'll see what the cards have to say about you and Scorpio. So the Page of Pentacles is coming in. Of course, that is work, job, home, physical security, possessions, all of those things. The pages are about new paths, about new directions, moving in a different direction than before, or it could be a situation where this person may be looking for a new job of some kind or a new home. Could be home as well. The Pentacles do represent that physical security space. So the other thing that this card can represent is messages. The pages were messengers for the king in, the royal court. So it could be that an opportunity is coming forward or a message is coming forward regarding either home, possessions, or career. At the same time, it feels as though that Two of Pentacles right there is talking about spinning plates. So it feels as though this guy's juggling. Could be juggling anything really. Work hard, play hard. He is off on one foot, so it feels as though he is trying to find his balance. And then you have the death card here. The death card is the death of a symbolic death of the old you, the death of a situation, a death of a chapter in your life. And at the same time, this is also a rebirth card. So the death card comes in as, transformation, a rebirth process, new beliefs, the endings of the old, cycles of transformation, and new beginnings. So, in terms of does he miss you? I'm not getting a yes, he misses you. I feel like he's juggling. He could be juggling lots of things, and it could be lots of women for all I know, or juggling work and job and whatever else. So I'm not really getting a definitive yes for you. And pretty much what I've got is that you might be finding out information as to what exactly it is that he's juggling, and that may end your interest in this individual as well. Just saying what what I see. Hope that helps you in some way. Okay, let's see. That was for Firefly. Valencia. What are Farrell's current feelings for me? Okay, let's look and see. Are Farrell's current feelings towards Valencia, please? Turn on some light. It's getting dark here already. Man, it's only 6. We're definitely moving towards that winter time. Okay, so these cards are for Valencia about Farrell's current feelings towards her. Okay, so right off the bat, the first card is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands for me is my card of conflict, and it's also my card of competition. So the wands have to do with your inspiration, your creativity, your passion, and your motivation. The fives are all about changes. Change in direction, change in thought, change in your passion, change in inspiration, change in something that is, fast, kind of hot, powerful kind of energy here. It isn't a sword, which means that there was real conflict, but it does represent conflict in terms of maybe not seeing things eye to eye, something along those lines. So I feel as though there is some kind of a conflict. Now, the other thing is this is that card of competition. There may be other people that are interested in this person, so I don't know, or it's a conflict that, he would rather want to be in a relationship with you than whatever it is that he's currently doing. However, what I do feel with this Two of Swords is that you're not seeing things completely clearly. You need to put the swords down, take that energy that is blocking your heart space, and take off the blindfold. You can then pick up your swords if you so choose, but the twos are about choices and decisions, and the swords have to do with your thoughts and your words. If you were to take off the blindfold, I feel as though you would be able to see things more clearly. It isn't necessarily a yes or no, right? Because this is saying that you're looking at things in black and white, yes or no, right or left, very direct, very succinct kind of information. And really, what is saying is that you need to look at things from a higher perspective because you're not seeing everything completely clearly. Your last card that's coming in is a change in fate. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is about a change in your destiny. It can represent a lucky break coming in, but at the same time, it's also representing a turning point. And the other thing about this card is this card really amplifies the energy that you're putting out into the universe. So if you're putting out a lot of positive energy into the universe, you're helping other people, you're being positive to yourself, trying to be as self-loving as you can be, that energy is going to be returned to you. If you're throwing out things that are negative, or you're tearing people down, or you are being very pessimistic in an area of your life, that is what you're going to bring back to you. So the wheel is actually giving you an opportunity to really double down on the good stuff. Face your fears, move forward. I am not getting any other information than that for you. So those are the feelings of Farrell. Conflict. I don't think you're seeing everything clearly, but you do have a change coming in, and it could be bringing in that lucky break that you're looking for. So I hope that helps you. Okay, so now we have content. Hello, content. Does Conrad have a positive opinion of me? All right, let's take a look. Does Conrad have a positive opinion of content? Content. That's a good energy. Being content is good energy. Page of Wands, Strength card, and the Three of Swords. So the page does represent, a new path, a new direction. The wands, of course, have to do with your creativity, your positivity, all of that, your motivation, um, your inspirations. And it could be that this is a message that will be coming to you, or this is representative of an apprentice, somebody that you will be mentoring for yourself. However, in this situation, you're asking about whether or not this person has positive thoughts about you. I do feel as though they do hold you in higher regard than what you realize. You do have that inner strength. For me, when people get this card, it really is saying that not only do you have that inner strength, that you've had, you know, you have worked through many areas in your life that have torn you down, and you have built yourself back up. You've used your own willpower to make those decisions. You've used your own inner will, right, to create what it is that you've wanted to create for you to be where you are today. The other thing about the strength card is this is about graceful leadership. So, graceful leadership means to me that you lead by example. You don't necessarily have to be the guy, that's the captain of the team that leads the team. You can be the person who is that quiet, gifted healer that other people recognize and see, that has that inner strength, and they look up to you for that. So I do feel as though he does hold you in high regard. At the same time, I feel like he has a broken heart. Either he has a broken heart or you've had a broken heart, and there is still healing and mourning associated with this. The three is also about being very creative, but with the swords, it's really talking about a loss that has hurt, right? Hurt their heart. And I feel as though they are in a position where they may be healing, you may be healing, whatever it is. But right at this time, I feel as though there needs to be a little bit more work done there in order for that person to be able to open up again to new romantic relationships. So I hope that has helped you. That's what I've got. And I'm going to switch decks. Okay, so that was for content, and this person's name, Elena. Hi, Elena. Will me and Jake stay together? What will happen between me and Jake? Okay, so let's look and see. So we're looking at Elena and Jake, their relationship. Jake and Elena. What do we need to know about their relationship? Please, insight and guidance is always helpful. Let me turn on this light as well. Thank you very much. That's helpful. Jake and Elena. Looking good. Ooh, interesting. Well, the Ten of Pentacles is definitely my card of happy home, happy life, right? The 10 is representing leaving a legacy, building a prosperous physical foundation. I feel as though this energy is coming in that maybe both of you may be concentrating on this together, or you might be concentrating on this individually. I do feel as though either one of these two kings is your guy, but I'm not exactly sure why two kings popped in. The first king is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or this is that energy of this king. He really is a Leo because he has the lion there. This person is very comfortable in their own skin. This person is an entrepreneur. Their energy is definitely into all kinds of different projects. This person might have multiple businesses. They might be interested in multiple things that will bring them that prosperity and help build that legacy. At the same time, he is a very warm and fiery person, very comfortable in his own skin, gives very good advice. So that's the energy of this first king. The second king that is here, again, kings are about gaining experience. This king is my analytical king. This king is about how we express with our mind, how we think about things, and how we relate, how we communicate. So he communicates from wisdom. He communicates from all of his knowledge that he has gained through his lifetime. It's taken him a long time to become the king, but he comes with truth and integrity. He comes with the position of I will be truthful, I will be honest with you, but I expect the same in return. So either one of these kings may be your person or the combination of both of those energies, but I do feel as though whoever your king is, it feels as though either one of these individuals, or if this is a combination of the analytical, fiery king for you, is that this person is really working on creating that, leaving a legacy, and working on their, financial foundation to build that, to leave it for their family. So that's what I've got, and I hope that has helped you. It's not really saying that there's any other progression other than that. So I hope it helps. That's what came up. Okay, is next. Elena, Bella, Cindy. How does Brian feel about me? Okay. Can somebody please put at the bottom of the feed, that bottom of the chat, that I am not taking any more questions? Please, in big bold letters. That way, if anybody else comes on, they will know. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay, so Cindy wants to know how Brian feels about her. Cindy and Brian, what do we need to know? These cards are for Cindy. Okay, well, this first card, the Four of Cups, this is kind of my card of feeling rejected. This is also my card of apathy or feeling isolated. This is also a card of boredom. abandonment issues, all of those kind of energies. I mean, you can just look at her body language and she just isn't, exuberant, right? She isn't like feeling uplifted, or she's looking at those three cups that are empty because she's utilized whatever was in those three cups. And she is not looking at the opportunity coming towards her. There is another cup, she's not seeing it. And of course, the cup would represent that Ace of Cups, which would ignite her heart, right? Ignite her opportunity for love, ignite her energy within that whole love dynamic. The fours are really about stability and looking for balance. So I feel as though that is kind of where you are. You're looking for stability, balance, and it might be a situation where this person is not providing that for you. And you're questioning things. I do have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups for me is that card of walking away from things that no longer serve you. So it may be a situation where one or the other of you walk away. There is darkness associated with this card. And the thing is she's moving into the light. She's moving away from those things that no longer are going to be beneficial to her heart specifically. And the last card that you have is that Four of Swords. For me, the Four of Swords is that card of, she's laying in this nest. She's all crinkled up here, trying to get rest. So for me, this card feels as though your relationship may have been a little daunting, or it may be exhausting on some level, or this can just be that you're really tapping into that collective energy and it is really kind of bringing down your higher vibration. But this is really saying that you need to do some self-care. You need to really take care of you. You need to take care of your heart. So however that self-care represents to you, whether it's you go get a massage, you go do something nice for yourself, something along those lines. But in terms of direct feelings as to how he feels about you, I'm picking up more about you. All of these are women. So these are your emotions, your feelings. And that's kind of where I feel like you're at. So I hope that resonates. That's what I've got. And that was for Cindy. General reading for the rest of the week for Yvette. What does Yvette need to know for the rest of this week? General reading, please. Again, if you are new to my channel, I would absolutely love for you to subscribe to my channel. Please use all capitals when you are writing to me. All caps, please. Okay, so general reading for Yvette. What does she need to know? Hangman, the Hermit, and the Five of Cups. So your first two cards are major arcanas. So those are big. The Hangman is, this is my surrender card, surrendering to the will of the universe, surrendering to the will of God, however that resonates with you and your heart. This is about letting go of something and embracing new ideas, new concepts, new ways of looking at things. It's really asking you to align your heart with your purpose, whatever that may mean to you. And it is also about the need to think about things and allowing yourself to have the epiphanies. Now, a lot of times when people get this card, you are, it is a major arcana, so it is kind of one of those cards where the universe is telling you you are in a delayed position. You are in a place where you're feeling as though you are hung up, right? You're hung up. in whatever it is that you're trying to create or whatever it is that you're trying to manifest for yourself. There's something that you're missing. There is something that is needing to be exposed, or it needs to come to light in order for you to be able to get off, this hanged man position. And that's exactly what this is about. This is about the epiphanies coming in. It feels as though this is a breakthrough for you. At the same time, you are doing a lot of introspection. The hermit for me is definitely inner reflection and soul searching. You might be looking at a bunch of different things in your life. It can be representative of your spiritual life as well. What is my true mission? What direction am I meant to be going? Am I following my path? Do I know what my path is? All of those things. Now, the other thing that I'm going to say, Yvette, is because of your life lessons, you have gained a lot of wisdom and you have gained a lot of knowledge. And what the hermit is really coming in to share with you is that you are meant to be a spiritual mentor. You are meant to share your what it is that you've learned, what it is that have recognized, realized, and have embraced as part of your belief system. The other thing about the hermit for me is that this is an opportunity where you will step back so that you can go within to do this work. So it may feel as though you're pulling away from others, or you just might need to isolate yourself a little bit in order to be able to pull through this information and this wisdom that is coming to you, that's going to guide you through the rest of your week. The last thing we have here is the Five of Cups. This for me is some kind of a loss. It is going to hit your emotions, of course. As you can see, she's sinking into that gray hole there, right? Her energy is being sucked out of her and it's going down the drain. So she's looking at her losses, whatever they may be. They are associated with emotional losses. So, however that resonates with you, is what this is about. At the same time, fives are about changes in the way that you think, changes in direction, changes in your feelings. But at the same time, because there is a representation of loss here, you will need an opportunity to heal, pick yourself back up, right, and to move forward. So that's kind of what I have for you. I hope that has helped you. Okay, Nettie, I've already did your reading, so that would be earlier in the video. You might have to go back to listen to my message for you. And let's see, that was Yvette. Motivating dosed. I am, and my question is current feelings of Lalima. Wait a minute. So you are okay. So you're saying your name and you're wanting to know current feelings. Okay, so you're wanting to know whether or not you and this other individual are going to reconcile. So, what are their feelings and will there be reconciliation? Okay, let's take a peek. I'm changing cards. I don't know why, but those ones feel awkward at the moment, so I'm going to grab this deck. Okay, start again. So, this is motivating. This is for motivating. And motivating would like to know if there's going to be reconciliation with Lalima. Lalima. Reconciliation for Lalima. You only live once. You ask two questions. Okay, so what are current feelings? Well, you do have these counterparts here. These are divine counterparts, so it does feel as though these two people need to be together. With that Page of Swords, I feel as though what it's saying is that your expression needs to be your communication needs to be clear. Your communication needs to be succinct. It needs to be of truth. All of that, right? Pages are about new paths, new directions, new beginnings. And I feel as though these two are meant to be together, but there is either a breakdown in communication or there is an opportunity for you to set the record straight. Meaning that maybe one of or the other of you, since you are looking at a reconciliation, truth needs to be said. But it does look like you belong together because you got the King and Queen of Wands. So that is what I've got for you. I hope that has helped you with your reconciliation question. Motivating dosed. Macaroni, what can I expect at work tomorrow? I have a delay here in my feed, but maybe it's only on my side. We'll just stuff those guys back in there. And two. Again, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and give me that thumbs up. I'm trying to grow. Expanding our family. Okay, let's see. Macaroni, what can I expect at work tomorrow? Okay, let's look. Four of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. So it feels as though with that four, you're looking for some type of an emotional stability. This has to do with the way that you think, the way that you're feeling about things, and it feels as though you need a rest. Blessings are also coming in, and there is a mystery here because there's only three swords that are visible, and this last one is hidden. So it feels as though when you walk into the door tomorrow, there may be some things that you are not aware of. However, it looks like a new opportunity may be coming in that job space that is going to make you really happy, that you're really going to like it. You're really going to want to push yourself to achieve whatever that is. And again, it is a brand new opportunity to you, so you are going to have to take action. The Six of Pentacles is my card of two-way abundance, give and take. So it feels as though whatever the situation is, it may be a thing where you're helping someone else in your job space and that person is then helping you. So there is a camaraderie there. At the same time, this is my card of gratitude and is also my card of giving to others without any expectation of something in return and without expecting to be recognized for it. A lot of times, people that donate anonymously is kind of represented with this card as well. However, what I'm really picking up with this card is that I feel as though there is an opportunity for you to make additional money. So I don't know if you work in a job where you get tips or something along those lines, but I do feel as though a little bit of additional money is potentially there for you on the table. So I hope that helps. That was for macaroni. I think if you're okay, so I got back to you only live once. And you are asking about whether or not you're going to meet the man of your life and if it is Andreas. So let's just ask, is Andreas your lifetime partner? Is it going to be a lifetime commitment, a long time commitment with this individual? Is Andreas your guy? Let's see what we got in the cards for you. Only live once. Well, you got the lovers there. So you have the emperor. The emperor is the energy of authority, leadership, and a very focused individual. This typically is kind of my Donald Trump, the businessman card, not the president, but you know, he is building an empire, this individual. So it feels as though this is an individual who is a person of authority. They expect people to follow their direction. And the other thing about this emperor is he has very clear vision. He likes to solve and fix things. He may be a boss. He likes to take charge. It can be a military type of an individual. He is armored up here, right? At the same time, you have the lover's card. The lover card comes in, and this is a card of partnership, love, duality. It is also about sexual attraction. So I do feel as though there is a strong energy here that this Andreas is bringing in for you. And then lastly, you have that Page of Pentacles. Now, the pages are about new paths, new direction. So it may be a situation where, you know, you guys are just starting off in your relationship. I would be mindful that this guy is kind of a bossy guy. So if you're okay with that temperament, be aware that that's where this guy comes from. And also, the Pentacles, of course, is about creating a beautiful home, a beautiful career, a happy, you know, good health, all the physical attributes that you would want to have in your life. So I do feel as though there is a opportunity for love. It definitely is with this individual. Now, whether or not he is your long-term guy, it really just depends on whether or not you can handle his very strong personality. You have to keep in mind that the emperor is the embodiment of all the kings. So this person is going to have, you know, he is going to be exactly that. He's going to be a leader. He's going to be authority. He's going to be a builder, all of that. So if that resonates with you, then I think you are golden. So thank you for your question. I hope it's helped you. Okay, let's see who's next. Nettie, general reading. I already did Nettie. I've already read for you. Hi, Lolly. In the future, please use all capitals because it's so much easier for me to read because I'm far away from my laptop. Okay, so marijuana. Will Christmas secrets come out this month? Oh, will Christians? Will Christians' secrets come out this month? Will Christians' secrets come out this month? Will Christians' secrets come out this month? Let's look and see. Will Christians' secrets come out this month of October? It is a very revealing kind of a month, so there is a high probability. So you have the Nine of Wands. It feels as though there has been it's kind of a heavy burden. It does feel as though this person has been defending themselves, whatever their secrets may be, they are defending those secrets, right? At the same time, you have the Temperance card. The Temperance for me is all about being patient and persevering. This is about, the purpose, trust in universal timing. This is a very calming energy, and this is an energy that is not in a rush. Your last card comes in as the Six of Cups. The sixes are all about persevering, so you've got that energy again, overcoming obstacles. This card usually represents the littles in our life, so the children in our life, but at the same time, this is a very nostalgic card. So it feels as though those secrets are going to still remain secret to the end of this month. I am not getting any kind of a definitive yes. So I hope that helps. So, lovely. Is it true what tarot has revealed about Leo, about his dark secrets? So you're looking for a yes or no, Lolly, right? You want to know whether or not what has already been shared with you is true? That's kind of what I am reading your question as. Is what tarot has revealed about Leo, about his dark secrets, is it true? Okay, well, first of all, I'm going to share with you my ideas and thoughts about tarot. Tarot is a system, it's a tool. It helps us define, utilize, and strengthen our intuition and tap into our knowing and all of those gifts. The cards themselves are based on the intention behind the person that is reading the cards. Okay. If they're an honest reader, they come from the heart and they have indicated to you that you trust their messages, then that's kind of my position about it. The other thing about cards, though, is that tarot taps into the field of probability. It is not certainty. You have an opportunity to change anything in your life based on a reading. That's one of the reasons why I do them. If you are aware that something is coming towards you, you can say, I don't want that experience. Thank you very much. And you can change it. That's the whole point. But in terms of your question, you're asking yes or no. Do you trust the reading that you received about Leo and his dark secret? And I am coming from truth and integrity, and I'm going to read exactly the cards as they are laid out. Okay? So, this question is for Lolly Darby. High Priestess, Hanged Man, two majors, and the Queen of Wands. So right off the bat, this card right here, the High Priestess, is all about your intuition. This is about your mastery, right? This is the card of you going within to get your answers. So right off the bat, it's saying that you already have your answer. You already know the outcome of your question. At the same time, this is a major arcana. This is representing your energy. This is representing you. You've got 1 foot in the spiritual realm, 1 foot in the physical realm, and you are bringing down that energy for yourself, right? You're looking at things in terms of black and white, right? But you're also looking at things in terms of dark and light, right? So what it's really saying is that you need to answer that question yourself. You already have the information. You know whether or not it's true. Your gut's going to tell you. If you align your gut with your heart and then your mind, you will come up with your answer. The hangman for me is that card of surrendering to universal will. So, what I'm going to share is what I feel is you need to surrender to whatever your intuition tells you. The thing about the hangman is it says you need to let go of what you think the outcome is and just allow yourself to know what the outcome is, right? The hangman for you is definitely that card of aligning your heart with your purpose. And it's also about you needing to really think about the things that were shared. Does it feel as though it's newfound wisdom? Does it feel as though this person, whoever it is, and their dark secrets have hurt you in any way? I don't feel any of that type of energy here specifically for you. I do also feel as though you're stepping into this Queen of Wands energy, or this is someone also associated with this question. And this queen is about patience and understanding. She is my fiery queen. She is the queen of either Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or she is that queen that absolutely walks her path to her own drumbeat. She doesn't allow anyone else to come in and influence her thoughts. She will take other people's suggestions for consideration, but she definitely is the person that I call her my badass queen because she doesn't let any shit get past her. She uses every available tool that she has, which is her inspiration, her creativity, her passion, and her motivations as her guide. So that is the guidance I'm going to give you. I do not have a yes or no for you. I have you know the answer, right? You need to surrender to whatever that answer is, not expect an outcome, and then step into your fiery self if it is a thing that you need to take action upon and stand up for yourself. So I hope that has helped you. That's what I've got for you. And that was for Lolly Darby. Okay, next is Roswell. I'm convinced I recognized my soulmate, PW, but there are some obstacles and I'm getting sad. Wonder if I had a similar impact to him. Need some guidance from above. Okay, so you feel as though you met your soulmate, but there's obstacles. Okay, so what do we need to know about Roswell and PW, please? Is this a divine connection? Is this a connection that is meant to move forward in harmony? Are those obstacles something that can be overcome? What do we need to know for Roswell, please? Again, if you are new to my channel, please use all capitals so it's easier for me to read your messages. Also, if you're new, please subscribe and click that little like button on the live so it helps YouTube spread my word. Okay, so looking at PW and Roswell, what do we need to know about that situation? And you did indicate that there were some obstacles that you were needing to overcome. Your first card comes in as the Four of Pentacles. Fours are all about trying to attain or gain stability and balance in your life. And of course, the pentacles have to do with your physical security, your physical foundations, your wealth, your health, your career, your possessions, and your home life. This guy is really hanging on very tightly to what he has. So, really, this is my card of kind of being a little bit of a miser, meaning hanging on really tight to what you have and not allowing the energy to flow to and from. So, in this situation, it can be a thing where one or the other of you are looking at your finances. Maybe you're feeling as though you don't have enough money to come in, you don't have enough money to date, or your money is going towards other things, one of those types of things. And that could bring in its own level of sadness, right? At the same time, one or the other of you is walking away from situations that are no longer of service to you, that is no longer providing you with the positive emotions that you're looking for in your life. The cups are about your emotions, it is about your relationships, and it is about listening to your inner voice. So this guy's walking away. So it could be walking away from this whole idea or walking away from a specific situation, which may be that obstacle, whatever that is. And at the same time, you do have the World card. So it does feel as though you are spiritually protected. The World card for me is about perfect endings. It is a card of joy and achievement. It is about new levels of consciousness, harmony, feeling balanced, feeling fulfilled. So it's a very positive card. So if it's a situation where you're having to walk away from those obstacles or whatever it is that is preventing you from moving forward, I think that is your best path forward, because I do feel as though with this World card that there is a major ending to those obstacles for you. However, with that four, I would definitely would say that you need to allow that energy to flow a little bit better within your life, and don't allow your fear of not having enough to be the thing that is preventing you from moving forward. Again, this is a minor arcana, major arcana. So good things are coming towards you once you work through whatever those things that need to be released and walked away from. Okay? So, Roswell, I hope that has helped you. And what's this person's name? Kieran. Kieran. May I get a reading, please? Sure. So since you didn't ask a specific question, I'm just going to give you a general reading for Kieran. Yeah, I'll read it. Kieran, what does she need to know? He or she? What's coming towards them? What do they need to know? How can they navigate their path? Oh, Empress. First time we've seen her today, and the world for you. Okay, so Kieran, you're coming in as this Empress, or this is the energy that you're working towards. The Empress for me is that divine feminine energy. She's definitely my unconditional love, and she is also my card of abundance and wealth and prosperity and all things positive. She is, she is meant to look very opulent, meaning that she looks very comfortable in her clothing and in her chair. She does have all this beautiful golden energy around her. So I am going to say that if you are of childbearing years, You're very fertile at this time, and it can also represent being fertile in terms of creations, in terms of your thoughts as well. It doesn't necessarily always have to represent the birth of a baby, but it can represent the birth of ideas as well. The Emperor, the Empress for me is also she is also about nurturing and growth and love, and she takes very, very good care of herself. She is about that abundance and wealth kind of energy. And I feel as though you're really stepping into your sovereignty and feeling much more comfortable being in that space for yourself. The middle card again, so you have these two major arcanas. The World card is that card of perfect endings. It is a card of graduations of some kind in a spiritual sense, meaning that you have graduated spiritually on some level with something that you have been trying to create for yourself. The World card is also the ending of a phase of your life. It's also about accomplishments with conscious intention that you have created. You are, hang on, it's saying that it wants to reconnect, but I don't know that it will. Yay! It successfully reconnected. Awesome. Okay, so you have the Eight of Swords. So it feels as though there's something in your life that is causing you some anxiety, and it has to do with the way that you're thinking or expressing about yourself. This card is, she's all bound up, as you can see. However, this is all self imposed. So this would be situations where you may be, expressing negative thoughts to yourself, even though, those negative thoughts are the things that can keep you bound because it keeps you in that lower vibration. So with this card, I would just suggest that you keep moving forward. Allow yourself to overcome any obstacles that come in your path. Really use positive affirmations to change the way that you may be thinking about things, because you've really got some beautiful cards here. And this is all self-imposed, like I said. So the only person who can change your direction or change the way that you're thinking or expressing is you. So I hope that has helped you. That's what I've got for you. And that was for Kieran. Okay, Vinka. Hi, Vinka. Let's see, let's come over here. Okay, new subscriber. My name is Alicia. Alicia. My question, Vivek. Feelings for Alicia in no contact situation. Will he approach? And does he miss you? So you're wanting to know this guy's feelings towards you, Vivek and Alicia. We have information on Vivek's feelings towards Alicia. There is no contact. Okay, so these cards are for Alicia. See you coming in as the magician. The magician for me is the energy of mastery and expertise. This is also my card of manifesting, having natural skills, natural talents, being very resourcefulness, and it's also about reinvention. It is a gold card. It is saying that you have every tool that you need in order to be successful, in order for you to be happy, in order for you to be, physically secure. You have all the things in your toolbox. The next card that comes in is that Two of Wands. So there's decisions about whether or not you want to stay where you are in a comfortable place or whether you want to venture forward and try something new. The Wands are about adventure. They're about creativity. They're about taking action, moving forward, passion, motivation, intuition, creativity. This guy has already been around the world. He has the world in his hands, but now he's in a place where he needs to decide, make a choice, move forward. Is this the person that you want to hang your hat on? Is this the person that brings you that passion, that creativity? He's coming in as that King of Swords. So this is a very mental person. This is someone that also will keep their thoughts to themselves, but when they do communicate, they communicate very clearly. They expect truth and integrity from those around them, and they actually are very good communicators. So if this is representing your guy Vivek, I do feel as though you could have this relationship if you want to. It is a decision. At the same time, if you have no contact, why are you not contacting him if you have feelings for him? Let him know. Does he know? Do you have a history? You haven't shared that part with me. So basically, I feel as though you are making decisions as to whether this person is the person you want to be with. I need water. I am not seeing any cards here of feelings. I'm just seeing that this guy is coming in as a very analytical type of a person. Um, and he has a lot of knowledge about things. I think it's kind of could go either way. I mean, that too is definitely representative of choices that need to be made. So there you have it. Hope that's helped you. Okay, who is next? Hey, Vinka, what is getting revealed to me very soon that was blocked before? Let's look and see. So, what is the blocks that are preventing her from seeing clearly? What does she need to know about those blocks? And we have clarity, insight, and information about what that is. Okay, so these are for Vinka. Okay, so we start off with that Eight of Cups. That Eight of Cups is definitely walking away from a situation that is no longer serving you. The eights are about overcoming obstacles. So it feels like you might have put your energy into a situation here. Also, it feels as though whatever this energy was is no longer serving you, so you're walking away. It does have to do with your feelings, or it can be relationships and listening to your inner voice. And it's definitely a thing where you're moving away and moving to the light. It can be representative of a relationship or a partnership of some kind. The Two of Cups for me is my card of soulmates. It is also my card of choices and decisions. And it can represent partnerships. It does represent setting clear boundaries for yourself. These two people have come together. This is usually my soulmate card. And so it could be a situation that you're walking away from a soulmate or a person that you have been romantically involved with. Or it's a situation that a new opportunity for love is coming in. You walk away from the old to allow the new to come in. And the Temperance card for me is just asking you to be very patient. This is my card of patience and persevering. This is also my card of just allowing yourself to be in the moment, right? Not trying to push things, not try to rush things. You know, you've got this pool of consciousness here, as well as one foot on the earth here. So it feels as though this is really saying that, that you need to trust in the universal timing of things. This is also a very calming energy. It's a very healing type of an energy. So if it's a situation where you've walked away from one thing and you are starting a new relationship, take your time before you jump in and allow the universe to allow it to unfold the way it would naturally, organically unfold for you. So I hope that's helped. That's what I've got. Okay, so Daniel, you're saying that you are severely being attacked by witchcraft. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to say is what are you using for your defenses? Do you use anything to protect your space? One very good thing that you can use uh, to help protect your space is shungite. Shungite helps protect from dark negative energies as well as any EMF. Do you use the white light around you? All those types of things. We'll look and see what the cards have to say for you in terms of uh, what you need to know. And also, I am going to share that as you are opening up psychically, if you are using your psychic abilities, or if you're in a situation where you're being attacked because you have done something to whatever this cult is that you have gained their attention. It can be something other than just witchcraft as well. There is a lot of evil stuff surfacing because everything needs to come out into the light at this time. So let's see what the cards have for you, Daniel. Page of Wands, the Star, King of Cups. Okay, so the Page of Wands. So the Pages is about a new start, a new beginning, a new path, going in different direction, utilizing your passion, your intuition, your motivation, and your creativity uh, in a new endeavor. So for me, what that is really saying is that you do have the tools that you need in order to protect your space. It is really about your passion and using your intuition to really use that energy for yourself in a positive way. The very center of your card is the Star card. This is one of the better cards in tarot because the Star card is all about your expectations being fulfilled and wishes being granted. Opportunities are coming in, and this is also my card after deep traumatic healing that's needed to be done. At the same time, this card is about your long term plans and goals. It is meant to renew your hope. And it's also asking you to be honest and open with the universe, as well as utilizing that energy for yourself. So she's walking towards her true north. She is bringing in all of her angelics, all of her guidance, all of her galactics, whoever it is that you work with, Daniel, to protect your space. I would definitely call on them to assist you, but I do feel as though you do have a bubble around you, a bubble of protection around you, because that's what this card does represent. So even though you may be feeling as though you're being attacked, I do feel as though you are also coming in as the King of Wands. My King of, my King of Cups. My King of Cups is my person who is an emotionally stable individual. And even though you are in rocky waters, you are able to navigate those waters if you just allow yourself to tap into your intuition and your creativity. Utilize the tools that you have around you, and I think that you should be okay. Also, one of the things that I'm seeing is, I use the white light. I've always used the white light around me. You've probably heard of that as well. But one of the things that you can do is if you just bring down that white light, put it around your physical body, ask that that white light protect all of your property, your car, everything that would cause you that is in your possession, right? You want that white light to surround you. And then you also want to be able to use the energy of a mirror. And you use the energy of the mirror, you put the mirror up on the outside of your white bubble. And that mirror, anything that hits that mirror automatically goes back to those who are projecting towards you. Okay? So I hope that that has helped you. That's the guidance that Spirit is giving you. And whew, I've been attacked a lot too, so I know what you're going through. It has to do with that intuition. They try to shut you down or they try to diddle with your space. So just make sure that you do a lot of grounding as well. Go outside, take your shoes off, get in the grass. Make sure that you're grounding and allowing that earth energy to flow up into your body. And as you do, it'd be better if you do it in the sunlight, because then you're also bringing in the rays of the sun. And the sun is about renewal and healing and growth. So, Daniel, I hope that helps you. Okay, let's see. Who is next? Oksana. Okay, so Oksana wants to know whether or not Leo and Oksana are going to get together romantically. Is there an interest or romantic interest? So Oksana wants to know about Leo. Does Leo have interest in her? Can we create a sacred bubble, please, and put Leo and Oksana in the bubble, have them face one another, and can you read their energy? Is there a match? Is there a connection? Is this person interested in her? Is Leo interested in Oksana, please? Wow, that is so weird because I pulled cards from somebody else and I think they got almost the same cards. So I do see this guy coming in as the Emperor. And the Emperor energy is exactly that, a person that wants to create an empire, wants to create a really good physical foundation with lots of wealth. very focused on career, focused on possessions, focused on money, all of those things. The Emperor is also my divine masculine energy, very much a leader, very focused energy, very much a builder, has very clear vision. This can be a person who is either associated with or can be involved with government, military, or just a leader type. This is a person who takes charge and likes to fix and solve things. The card that is coming in next is the Death card. So, the Death card to me, if you're asking about whether or not this Leo is going to be romantically involved with you, I have a feeling that that information would be a no, just based on the death card here. It's the death of it's an ending of some kind, walking away from a situation, closing a chapter, something along those lines. There are blessings coming in after this death because it does represent death and rebirth. But at the same time, I feel as though you are still kind of confused as to what you may be thinking, what direction you want to go. The twos have to do with choices and direction. And of course, the swords have to do with the way that you express your thoughts and feelings. Thoughts and words, I should say. This is all verbal, right? She's not seeing things clearly. So, what this is showing me is that you have an idea of what you think this person may be, and in reality, you are not seeing things completely clear. You need to you need to take off that blindfold and uncross your arms. This is your true heart space here. So you're thinking in terms of either yes or no, black or white, turn right, turn left. And this card is really challenging you to see things from a higher perspective. So you're asking whether or not Leo and you are going to be romantic someday. I am not seeing it right now. Uh, and at the same time, I do feel as though there is something that you're not completely seeing clearly, and that this death card is saying that you need to be able to open your eyes to have that insight, that wisdom that is coming towards you. So it kind of is one of those cards where, what I'm feeling is that that potential is there, but I don't feel as though the connection is quite there. At least maybe not from his point of view. I feel like the guy is really working on building his legacy, building his physical security in life. He's really looking towards building his empire. All right, I think I'm getting down to the bottom. How are you doing today? Will I have Bernard soon? Okay, so Elizabeth. Hi, Elizabeth. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be my last reading for tonight, so thank you so much for being here. Olga, sorry, I didn't see Olga. So Olga is first, and then Elizabeth, and I'm done. Okay. Olga would like a general reading for the week. What does Olga need to know? Please. What does Olga need to know? For the week. You got the star card, and you got the two of swords, and you got the lover. So that star card is your wish fulfillment. It's also about, your wishes being granted, expectations being fulfilled, new opportunities coming in, deep healing after trauma. This is about your long-term plans and goals. And it's also your card of, having open and honest communication, coming from a place of high integrity. It is about renewed hope, and it is about being egoless. Also, this is my card of walking your true path. It's about aligning yourself with your North Star, wishes coming in, fulfilling those wishes. The Two of Swords, again, is that energy of choices, but at the same time, she's not seeing things clearly because she has the blindfold over her eyes. She also has her arms crossed over her heart. So, what she is looking at this time, even though she can't see anything, and the decisions that she needs to make, she's not making them from a place of clear vision, and she is not making them from her true heart intention. So the guidance is to take, put the swords down, take the blindfold off, right? And allow yourself to see things from a higher perspective. It isn't always necessarily yes, no, black, white, um, up down, the dichotomies of things. And it's really saying that there are other insights for you to take into consideration before you move forward with whatever direction you are going and whatever these thoughts are representing for you, right? Now, the next card that comes in is the Lover's card. The Lover's card is a major arcana, so you have two major arcanas here. It could be a situation where you have a love interest and you're deciding whether or not this love interest is truly for you. The Lovers is my card of partnership. It is about duality. It is about creating and maintaining healthy boundaries. It's also about agreements of some kind, any kind of an agreement between parties or two people or companies or organizations, those types of things. The other thing about the Lovers is that the Lovers is also that energy of, oh, being very sexually attractive at this time. So you are very sexually attractive. So people are going to notice you. And this is also about, um, what else do we need to know, Spirit? There's opportunity. So it's either an opportunity for love coming in or an opportunity for a partnership for you to consider. But in order for you to make really informed and enlightened decisions, you need to take that blindfold off and then you need to move forward with whatever direction you decide to go. So I hope that has helped you. That's what I've got. And that was for Olga. So now we're getting to Elizabeth, and Elizabeth wants to know, will I live with Bernard soon? Okay. So she wants a partnership, co creation, co mingling, co. Okay. So, Elizabeth, we're going to look at your relationship with Bernard and whether or not you guys will be cohabitating soon. Cohabitating soon. Okay, these cards are for Elizabeth. Knight of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. I'm not getting a definitive yes, because you said soon. So soon can actually mean anything. But with this Knight, there is a potential because the Knight is about taking action moving forward. And the Knights all and the Wands have to do with your passions, right? So this very passionate, motivative, kind of an inspirational kind of energy is here. It is about progressing, moving forward. At the same time, you are looking at the foundations that you have built together, the seeds you have planted. Have the seeds that you planted been worth all the work to get you to where you are today? I feel as though you may be doing some evaluating, or he may be doing some evaluating. And then you come to the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Wands is that feeling of you've been carrying a heavy burden of some kind. Now, the wands do represent, this guy planted the seeds for these wands. He grew all of those wands. He nurtured them, took care of them, and did everything. And now they're ready to be harvested, which he has harvested them. And now he's bringing them home to his house. But at the same time, it is a heavy burden. He's taken on way more than is necessary for him, and he can't wait to put that burden down. So somehow that ties into your story here, and it does feel as though eventually you'll be able to put that burden down. If it is a burden for you that represents an area of your life that has been feeling very heavy. But in terms of an actual yes or no, I get there is a high potential with that Knight. So, Elizabeth, I hope that has helped you. That's what I've got for you today. And thank you for your question. Okay. Yeah. Bum, bum, bum. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You are also very welcome. Hi, Jean. Okay, so I have closed down all the questions for tonight. I've been reading for almost 2.5 hours. So I want to thank everybody that came in. I hope you all have an amazing evening. I will be out again, live again soon. So I hope to see you all then. Until next time, take very good care of you. Cheers.